Okay.
Come here, Corey's here. No Shariah law.
No Sharia law. No Sharia law.
No Shariah.
No Sharia law. Okay. What happened in
1952?
54?
Well, in 1952, there was an act called the McCarran-Warner Act, which forbid Muslims to run for office in the United States.
I just heard about that.
On November 18th, 1990, I've put this out, I don't know, for 2 years already, maybe longer. In 1990, the 101st Congress quietly repealed this act, okay? The McCarran-Warner Act of 1952 to allow Muslims into our government. Who were the members of the Congress at that time?
Tell us the names. Tell us the
Dick
names.
Cheney, John McCain, who was actually buried dishonorably because the American flag was wrinkled at his funeral. When an American flag is wrinkled at any person, any dignified person who's held office in the United States, it means they are a treasonous traitor. Joe Biden voted for this. Joe Biden, as well as Al Gore, John Kerry. These are all the climate extremists that are talking about climate change and creating business for climate change when there is no real climate change. Mitch McConnell, another traitor. Chuck Schumer, worth $90 million. Nancy Pelosi, I don't know how much she's worth. She's married, $150 million. All these people have made money on behalf of us in their government positions. Their salaries don't reflect who they are. All the public speaking in the world at colleges, in theater venues could not make them that money. Insider trading made them that money. And this is about allowing Muslims to be in our government. And look what's happened. Look what's happened now. 2025, 2025, 2026. This law was repealed quietly. It was voted away from 1952. Clearly, our government knew in 1952 what was going on with Muslims and the Islam Taqiyya issues, the lies that they tell, to do anything and everything to be in a position to overthrow our sovereign republic. We're not a democracy. We're a sovereign republic. And Donald Trump, I want to talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not just for peace, but Donald Trump is trying to help us because our dollar is worth 12 cents. Nobody's talking about currency, okay? Florida just backed their currency with gold. This should be happening all over the United States. Our currency is fiat money, which these billionaires here who've made all these money, they have bags and bags and bags of American federal dollars. There is no federal government as far as I understand it. There's no Fed, not federal government. There's no Fed, and it's been tied into the Treasury. But bottom line is we've been paying our taxes and enslaved as a corporation to the United States. Donald Trump has dissolved that. And all these military people that met in the last 3 weeks, they swore their allegiance to our original Constitution, not to the incorporation of which all of us have remained dead. When we go into the courts, it's all about corporate law. It's all about admiralty law. It's not about our Constitution. Donald Trump is giving us back, we the people, the power over our own destinies, over our own money, which we hope in January will change. We hope the currency will change and will be narrowed back, let me finish, by the Coinage Act. The Coinage Act is part of the Constitution. We should have no money based on air and fiat money. Our money should have always been backed by metal. But we have corrupt people in our government who are RICO racketeers in our government. And these people here who voted out this law, the McCarran, who voted out this law, these people are all rich. They're all rich. They're billionaires.
I have a question. Who you suspect will donate money for them so they can pass the law, overturn the law? I suspect Qatar. I suspect Qatar. That one. Qatar.
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia,
Iran. There's also George Soros, who owns like 158 banks around the world, and he is backing, I don't even know how many non-government organizations that are supposed to be doing good for America, like UNRWA, who was backing the education of young children in Gaza to hate America and to actually teach youth how to kill and how to harm Jews. That's what UNRWA is doing. So they should be totally defunded. And you know, it's not just about Jews.
But why
okay?
Sharia law is bad? Can you tell us
Well, Sharia law
why
is-
Sharia law is bad?
Well, first of all, women have no rights and men own women, and they can be beaten. And so if there is no NYPD, if there is no New York Police Department here in New York City, there will be domestic violence everywhere. And it will be ignored because that's Sharia law, because men have the right to beat women. So women all over will be beaten, and this will become our Constitution will be trampled on. And also, gays and lesbians who are here in New York City, I don't know what the hell's the matter with you. I've been marching in the Gay Pride March for 23 years. My best friend is gay since I'm 14, and I'm pushing 70. I just have to tell you people that if you go anywhere in the Mideast, you will not be accepted. You will not be accepted.
You will be beheaded.
You will totally be killed, beheaded, your hands cut off, your tongue cut out. Something horrible will happen to you because there is no tolerance. There's no tolerance unless you are Muslim, and you, and you, and you. No tolerance unless you're a Muslim or you convert to being a Muslim. And if you don't, in all these countries all
Okay.
over the world, they
Okay, we
take
gotta go.
children and convert children.
No,
Okay,
no,
bye.
minuto,
You're
minuto,
going.
minuto.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Islam did this to United States. Muslims did this to United States. Muslims did this to United States of America. Muslims did it. Don't forget. Muslims did it.